everyone, we're live. Hooray!
We are live.
And this time, I have the controller in hand.
Help us, God help us all.
Which
Hello, everyone.
Yeah, this means that Azure is playing the game that he knows what he's doing, unlike me, who was given the Star Wars game, and I don't have a clue of what I was doing because I do not know how Star Wars works.
That said, it's been at least a decade since I've touched this game.
That's all right. He told us he can beat it in 12 minutes, so I have
I
confidence.
never said that. That is a lie.
Hello, Blossom. Thank you for the drink. I have a can next to me, but it's empty.
I'll drink my coffee. How about that?
Yeah, it's a cinnamon roll can. It's one of those. It's one of those like new water can things where it looks like a soda can, but it's not a soda can. It's a water bottle. Get water, silly.
Yes.
No.
Yeah,
See, this is
Blossom,
why
you need to know. You need to know something. That drink redeem is a fake drink redeem. That's put there so people waste their points.
Yeah, the real one is 2 million.
Yeah, the real I drink water for real is the 2 million redeem.
And even then, I don't see you fulfilling that one if somebody wastes.
I feel like you should. If someone redeems 2 million points to redeem it, you should.
Yes, no, the plan is it'll just be a whole stream of me drinking water, which sounds like a terrible idea, but
Allie, I'm pretty sure. Last I checked, like the last stream I watched.
No, you gotta go to OnlyFans for that.
The last stream I watched of her, this is one of the greatest redeems ever. Allie has one where I think it's like 10,000 points, where it says I go to Denny's, and she just stops the stream and goes to Denny's.
Allie has some great stuff. She's very funny.
I'm just like, oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah, I'll get up there. I believe you,
You're
Blossom.
saying that I can encourage my viewers to tell me to stop streaming and go eat dinner?
Yeah, some
Yeah, if you
streamers
wanted
actually
to.
have point redeems where they
That's the
just
dream.
end the stream.
That is the dream.
I think Virtue has one of those too,
Yeah.
and she just ends the stream.
Yeah. Anyway, welcome to Star Wars Force Unleashed. I don't know anything about this game, but from what
I don't know anything
hear,
about Star Wars.
yeah,
This is pre-Disney, so it is completely unrelated to anything that has come out in the past 9 years? Yeah, 9 years.
you had the stop stream redeem Blossom. That's crazy.
So we ready to get into this?
I feel like I
Hell
don't
yeah.
stream long enough to have a stop stream redeem because I only go for 2 hours at a time. I'm a short sprinter. I'm not a long marathon runner.
Well, what you need is a stop playing Fate redeem.
Never.
We just switched to something else.
Could you imagine if I ever stop playing Fate? That'll be the day. The day that hyperfixation ends, we'll
You'll be dead.
I'll be dead. Yeah.
Even I put down my Dragon Quest and Mega Man games every so often.
No.
Although it's been Castlevania lately. Castlevania and Brotato.
Well, it's not like I just play Fate. I play a bunch of things. But it's just Fate is the one I stream.
Yes.
I play Infinity
Fate.
Nikki all the time, and I don't stream that.
Fate Samurai Remnant, Fate
Yeah.
Grand Order,
Yeah.
Fate Extra CCC.
Fate Extra.
The remake,
Yeah.
if it ever comes out.
Yeah.
Plays a lot of games.
Yeah.
All right. Let's do. You guys ready to unleash the Force?
I'm ready to unleash
I
the
am ready to
Force.
have my Force unleashed.
Oh, that's crazy.
Okay, but if it lasts longer than 4 hours, call a doctor.
Anyway, I don't know if
What is
anybody
this?
on TikTok is watching because I'm pretty sure TikTok killed the analytics over there. So everybody say hello to TikTok for one of the last few times that we will have TikTok. Say hi, TikTok.
Hello,
to
TikTok.
Hello,
Goodbye,
TikTok.
I haven't seen anything. I haven't seen any updates on that.
Yeah.
Also, I never this is the DLC. This is the version of the game that has all the DLC, which I never had when I was a kid. So I have no idea what all this is.
Ooh.
But right now, let's just go with this. Hi, Sam Whitwer.
I bet it's Hoth.
So what are you gonna be? Are you gonna be apprentice, Sith warrior, Sith lord, or locked? Oh
Let's
wait.
go with. You just spend the entire game trying to get out of an escape room. We'll go with Sith Warrior because, like I said, it's been over a decade since I've last played this.
Yeah, you don't want to. A long
Obligatory
time
opening
ago,
crawl.
in a galaxy far, far away.
Mhm.
Ba-ba.
Fantastic copyright music.
Yeah, I was gonna say it. Yep. Everybody talk over it so we don't get canceled.
Monetize this. Luckily, I'm not streaming on
know.
YouTube.
The Force
This is going up on
Unleashed.
YouTube, my YouTube afterwards. So everybody talk over the music.
The galaxy is on the brink of total darkness. The
Doesn't
evil
matter.
Galactic Empire has overthrown the Old Republic and now holds countless worlds in the grip of fear.
Oh my gosh.
The Jedi Knights have been all but destroyed. Only a handful have escaped Imperial forces, disappearing into hiding across the galaxy.
Is there a fast forward button?
No, we're listening to this. This is the experience.
This is
The
how all of the
Emperor's
Star Wars
spies have
series start.
located a lone Jedi Knight on the Wookiee homeworld of Kashyyyk. The Sith Lord Darth Vader has been sent to destroy him.
Wow.
Dun, dun, dun. By the way, good job pronouncing that word. I would have
Kashyyyk?
had no idea how to say that.
I've heard it spoken so many times.
Argo, we
my life.
played on Kashyyyk in the Star Wars game I played.
Yeah, but I didn't know how that's how it was spelled.
But
So, we're going back to Kashyyyk.
yeah.
Kashyyyk. I didn't see it spelt that way. Or at least I
But
don't recall it spelled.
it was on the when you click what planet you're going to, it had it written.
Oh.
This is
I
the
wasn't
planet
paying
that
attention.
originated in the holiday special.
Hooray!
This is the Empire trying to stop the filming of the holiday special.
But then we don't learn about Boba.
Wow.
Boba was introduced in the holiday special, if I recall. I know
What?
some
in
things.
in glorious 2D format.
Blah. Everything should be 2D. 2D is the superior form.
Again, I've never seen it, but from what I understand, that's the highlight of the
Ooh.
thing. It's that little short cartoon they have in the middle.
It's the only part you can watch legally. It's never gotten a home release, but that animated part is on Disney Plus.
Ah.
Da 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 ba 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 ba.
Hey, I know that guy.
Still haven't figured out how to use the bathroom in this thing.
I was gonna say the graphics aren't so bad, but then I realized, oh wait, those were the ships, not the people.
Also, 2008.
Yeah.
Lord Vader?
I mean, 2008,
I mean-
this ain't bad.
I mean, this is pretty good for a 2008 game.
Yeah.
That's my
Ooh, is he
favorite
gonna make his head
thing.
explode?
Damn, he let him live.
It's just something I do.
Wait, are you playing as Vader?
Oh
seem
my
that I am.
god!
Well.
I mean, it's
And
called
this
The
is not
Force
on
Unleashed, so
Steam.
you might as well play as one of the most powerful Sith Lords.
This is the part of the game where they let you do whatever the fuck you want, right?
Sort of. I still have a health bar, but...
Yeah, but Vader's not dying.
The,
Pick him up.
Yep.
Yeah!
Yeah!
And this isn't on Steam.
I just
It
used
is
my
on Steam.
It is on Steam.
I just used
Okay.
my own allies. Yeah, hi Love Turtle, to beat my enemies.
It's
I-
like,
I-
look, it's like, look, I'm trying, it's like, I'm helping them improve their aim.
I like this already. I may
If
have
they're
to pick
closer.
this up.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember all the controls, but yeah. So basically, the premise behind this game is like, let's just like make the player feel as uber overpowered as possible.
Wah! Wah!
Also, this is when like destruction, like procedural destruction effects, started to really take off, like within games like Red Faction.
Ah,
So definitely
That's-
taking advantage of that.
that's a name I haven't heard in friggin' forever.
I just like how Darth Vader just walks through everything. Just
Heck,
who,
you run.
who runs? Just walk. Yeah, let's take this guy, random grunt.
You go, you get him, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
You right?
Hit that tree.
Here, let me help you. Bum, 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 ba-da. This song is copyrighted.
Hooray!
I don't care anymore. I already figure. I know I'm gonna get a strike on this. Claim
Well,
on this
I think
one.
you're
I'm
gonna
not
get a
worried about
strike.
it.
I think
I
you're
will
gonna
get a strike.
just get
It's
demonetized.
just gonna get muted.
Yeah.
Yes, I'll get demonetized for my freaking average
From-
20 viewers per video.
Yes, because on YouTube we are totally making money.
Yes.
Yeah, I can lift up rocks too.
We've
Catch!
totally We've totally unlocked the ability to make money on our YouTube accounts, clearly.
My largest viewer count on one of my videos is 100 and something thousand, and that was from 17 years ago.
Oh no.
Most recently, my highest view count's about 200. I don't think I'm making a dime.
I'm not making anything because
Oh,
I do
that
not
one, too.
unlock the ability to make money on things.
You did on Twitch.
I do. I did on Twitch, but to make money on YouTube, you have to have like a 3,000 watch hours
Yes.
on your videos,
Yes.
which is kind of
Yeah,
dumb
you-
since you only need 500 subscribers.
Yeah, no, YouTube is really finicky as far as money goes.
Mm-hmm.
And they're absolutely horrid with their copyright stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Mhm.
and what they'll claim.
It's
No
You have to be as
consistency.
PG
It would,
as
it would be
possible.
better. It would be nice if there was at least some consistency.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it would be
Yeah,
nice.
that's the big thing.
It would be nice if there was consistency for VTubers on any platform, because
Don't worry, guys. I gotcha.
woo.
On the plus side, I don't have to deal with that because I
Whoops, sorry,
I
dude.
am, as you call, a flesh tuber.
You are a flesh tuber, therefore you don't have to
Yes.
worry about your characters being scantily clad, apparently. You're perfectly fine to stream with your shirt off if you want, though, Orgo.
I mean, I could, and I'm fine with it, but I don't think it's gonna help my viewers. But that you never know.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying it that you should or you would do it. I'm just
probably
saying in the
should.
I'm
comparison.
saying it's a challenge.
Yeah.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't.
Hmm.
Nobody wants to see my B cups. Trust me.
Oh, dude's getting grinded.
Just to prove you slightly wrong with money. Mwahahaha.
You okay,
50
dude? You okay?
bits. Blossom,
he's
no. You don't have to give me biddlies. We're in a VTuber group together. We're supposed to work together to make other suckers pay money for us. I mean,
Yes.
what? Anyway.
No, we know. They know. What's up with this camera angle?
The camera angle is just called 2008.
2008 camera angles.
They
Amazing.
still hadn't perfected it. They almost got there in 2008, but wasn't quite there.
Jeez. Thank you for the biddlies, though. I do appreciate all the money that goes into the stream goes back into the stream.
If we can get a...
It all goes nicely secured into my business bank account, which then we use that money to buy businessy things. Like assets for stream.
See if we can get a train going.
Why?
This is no. The trains in Star Wars suck. We don't want that.
Mhm. Yeah, they don't
They're
have
all hover
wheels.
trains.
There's no wheels in Star Wars. I only know about this because of that one episode of a Big Bang Theory where they're getting married and they start asking what's his face, Luke Skywalker, who was doing officiating the wedding, all the Star Wars questions, and he's like, I don't know. Mark Hamill, that's it.
Dude doesn't even remember all the promotion he's done for Star Wars. He wouldn't remember trivia.
Mm-hmm. And he's like, why don't any of the Star Wars universe vehicles have wheels? It's like, I don't know. I'm sure some of them have wheels. Nuh-uh.
They actually do.
Yeah. It's like,
believe it or not, there are such things as like animal-drawn like carts in Star Wars.
Yeah.
I don't think it has to be different people. I think it can just be a specific number.
Yeah.
Gets a train. I could be wrong though. I've never had a hype train go, so. I've only ever seen my friend get a hype train. He usually has like 50 viewers at a time, so.
So talented. I can't even imagine 50 people in my thing. The only time I believe we've gotten that amount is it was from a raid, and it was Chippy Doki. Back when she had only 50.
This was back before she was.
Yeah, this was back before she even took off as a. What? Thank you for the subscription, Blossom.
Here we go.
Let's go. We did it. Woo!
Chugga, 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 chugga.
Chugga, 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 chugga.
Hype train.
Which is actually, that's hilarious we're talking about that now because we were playing Star Wars when Chippy Doki raided us.
Yeah, we were playing the Old Republic.
Yeah.
We were on Hoth.
Yeah, we were on Hoth.
I took my shirt off. I remember that.
I told Azure to strip and dance for the for the train.
Dance for the 50 people.
Yeah, dance for the 50 people who came in the thing. Chippy Doki then.
I mean, in hindsight, her audience appreciates.
Yes,
that kind of
her audience appreciated it, and she followed us. She was like, "I love it, thank you." I doubt she remembers any of it though.
Dark Lord, whatever you want, you won't find it here.
Disguise yourself from me.
Are you guys hearing this well enough?
I can't really hear the voices that well.
Okay.
Is this before like voices were separate in the volume?
I don't know, but I will, let's see. Maybe here I can turn on subtitles.
It's like the voice. Oh, there's my voice. Forced to play anime, forced for auto. Ah,
There we go,
subtitles! Yay!
Why can I not do this from the main menu before I started the game?
Ah, no. Blah, 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 blah. Are we going to steal this guy's apprentice or something, and then he's going to become our apprentice? Is that the backstory of this?
We'll see. I mean, this guy's such a scrub. There's no way he would ever have an apprentice.
I just love all the child acquisition that happens in Star Wars.
Yeah, even the Emperor got in on it.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't there a lot of child murder in this series too?
Yes.
It's one of those things where it's like, it's actually not that high. It's just one person who does all of it.
I mean...
And I'm playing as that character right now.
Yeah. He killed them all. I hope you know that now
Stop
I can
that.
get channel points faster, so I'm going to get that real hydrate. I believe you, Blossom. I believe we'll have the drinking stream, which is just me drinking water. Every time I laugh, I take a drink of water.
Forgive me if I'm wrong on those, but was he dropping TIE fighters on you?
He was pulling ties out of the sky.
That's excessive. Oh, look at it as Vader. Never mind.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, give it 30 minutes. Maybe we'll see some. Maybe we'll be doing something similar. Also, how?
Ooh, ah! Dun 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 dun. Pew, pew,
You
boop,
need to grab
boop,
one of those
boop.
TIE fighters.
Is this one of those fights in order to? Ooh. In order to win completely, you have to enter a quick time event, or it's just
Yes.
ah.
Yep, there it goes.
There's the quick time event. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Oh.
Wouldn't be a 2008 action game without quick time events.
Yep. This is why I hated Mercenaries 2.
Whee! Bye! Vader, how many times do we have to tell you stop playing with your food?
I can't eat with this thing.
I said
It's all I can do with it.
far more powerful nearby. Where is your master?
The dark side has clouded your mind. You killed my master years
Pretty sure this
ago.
is the guy who voices
Now
Kenobi
share
in animated stuff.
Yay! Child acquisition!
A son.
Run!
A son!
I've never had a son before.
Lord Vader.
Execute.
This is mine now!
Oh, this is Vader's redemption arc.
Come with me. More will be here soon.
Come with me if you want to live. Oh, wrong movie. That's right.
17 years later.
When I found you, now your hatred has become your strength.
I've raised you so that way you could kill me one day.
The dark side is
That's how we do in
but
the Sith.
preferably before we kill the Emperor.
Mm-hmm.
After we kill the Emperor.
Yeah.
What is your will, my master?
Your training is nearly complete. It is time to face your first true test.
Triumph.
Spies have located it.
Whoa, what's...
Yes, Master Rom.
Did you see that?
He's
I-
attacking
Yeah.
a critical
Vader was in the
location.
background.
Oh.
Destroy him. and
I did not
breathe
see
his
that.
lightsaber.
I shall leave it once, master.
The
Oh.
Emperor cannot discover you. Leave no.
I've raised you in secret because this is all my evil plan.
Yes, this is my plan to kill the Emperor.
My master.
To kill the Emperor, and also that you kill me after you kill the Emperor, because that's just how we do
I mean,
this.
at this point, Palpatine has already violated the rule of two, so...
Yeah.
Oh, hi, Obi-Wan Kenobi.
I was gonna
Hello
ask,
there.
where does this stand in the timeline?
1 second.
Okay.
Ah, master! Another excellent duel.
Proxy, you did catch me by surprise. I haven't fought that training program in years. I thought you'd erased it.
I'd hoped that using an older training module
This is
would
a
catch you off
2
guard
years
and allow
before
me to finally
A New
kill
Hope.
you. I'm
Gotcha.
sorry I failed you again.
Well, I'm sure you'll keep trying.
I'm sorry I failed to kill
Don't
you.
ambush me anytime.
Oh
Oh, no,
no!
woman.
A hot lady! Dun dun dun.
Yes, your new pilot has finally arrived, master. Accessing Imperial records.
Captain Juno Eclipse, born on Corilag, where she became the youngest student ever accepted into the Imperial Academy.
Dun dun dun.
Decorated
Do I
combat
smell
pilot with
forbidden
100
romance?
combat missions, and
No,
commander
this is the
of
Sith. There is no forbidden romance with the Sith.
handpicked by
Oh,
Lord
right.
Vader to lead
I
his
thought it was
fight
because, you know, he wasn't allowed to let anybody know he existed, and therefore he'd have to kill anybody he romantically invited.
How's it going?
As you can see, I'm the real one because my cleavage is out.
But it's restricted. Oh, master, I can tell you she's going to be impossible to reprogram.
Oh, he'll reprogram her,
My orders are
alright.
clear.
With his
Keep your
pee
ship going
anyway.
and fly you wherever your missions apply.
They would tell you that he killed our last pilot.
No. But I can only assume that he gave Lord Vader good reason to do so. I will not.
Well, let's hope so. I'm sick of training new pilots. What have you done to my ship?
I fixed it.
I've taken the liberty of upgrading the Rogue Shadow sensor array. Now you'll be able to spy on any suspect ships within the entire system. You are one of Vader's spies.
You don't need to know anything about my missions except where I'm going. Now I need to jump to Nar Shaddaa. Can you handle
Let go to
that?
Nar Shaddaa!
Of course.
We went there in the Old Republic.
Yeah.
He's already had it with her shit.
Starkiller is played by Sam Witwer,
Mhm.
who has become one of Star Wars' most beloved alumni.
Ah.
Yeah.
He's actually the current. He's actually the current voice of Darth Maul in all new projects.
Ooh.
I do not know who that is. Not Darth Maul, the actor.
I believe
You wouldn't.
I believe he's like wasn't he like one of the actors who was like, well, he's a Sith, he doesn't know how to do these things. This is how he do it. Cause I'm a nerd.
Yeah, something like that. Something like that. He was one of. Star Killer's appearance is based off his appearance.
Mhm.
This is literally what the guy looked like when this game came out.
Mm-hmm. We're starring the wars. We're War
I
of the
feel like there's no
Stars.
sound.
I was gonna say I don't hear sound anymore.
I
Okay.
kind of hear it.
It doesn't matter. This is just.
Yeah, this is important.
Show your ability to smash
The
windows.
sound is louder in the cutscenes. That's what I think it is.
Mm,
Because I can definitely hear his lightsaber coming on and off.
mm. So weird, but then again, this is an old game. Wonky, and as we all know, when
And it's an old game that has been ported to Steam.
yeah, every
which, you
time
know.
they try to optimize things for PC, it goes horribly, horribly wrong.
Fair enough.
Mm-hmm. Especially if they're PlayStation games for some reason.
Yeah. That's why emulate. I mean, what?
It's because you're trying to run Sony programs on a Microsoft thing.
Hi there, sexy lady. Rip.
According to Imperial records, Master Ram Kota was a respected general in the Clone Wars.
The Clone
You're
Wars.
a Jedi.
I bring Darth Vader's enemies to justice. Now so do you.
Master Kota was a military genius, but felt that clone soldiers.
People get
were
so
unfit
upset
for
about
battle.
so many Jedi surviving Order 66, but it's just like, that wasn't something that Disney started. Like, this has been always the case.
I thought it was always the case because the clones all developed their own personalities, and then some of them were able to shake off the programming.
Why come out of hiding and attack the Empire now?
That was definitely the case in this continuity.
Then we're walking into a trap. How many pilots have you lost before me?
7.
Excellent. Coordinates for Nar Shaddaa are locked. Prepare for
Nah,
launch.
Shaddaa.
Prepare for ludicrous speed.
Lock down the command center and get that hologram projector up and running.
Yes, sir.
Tell all squads to fan out and funnel.
This
any
Jedi
objects
Knight just
towards
killed a
us.
trooper who was clearly surrendering.
Special
That should tell you
charges
something
are
about him.
5 and
Oh
12.
no, that means he's like a gray Jedi.
He's here. I've finally drawn you out of hiding. Lower the containment field on Hangar 12 and tell the men to get into position.
Yes, Jedi.
What?
You gotta love those 2008 like mouth movements.
Where they look like Muppets.
What are these subtitles? Like they thought, let's like let's subtitle it like it's the opening of the Star Wars game.
Look, we paid for this font. We're gonna get our money out of it. Actually, I think I can. Oh yeah. Oh,
The vacuum of space. It's hard to believe that we forget such a thing exists in Star Wars, and that is the
What,
vacuum of space.
Ow.
ooh, that looks touchable.
Touch it, touch it, touch it.
Touch the red.
Touch the red.
Unlimited energy.
Whee! 1 of 5 TIE fighters destroyed.
Sorry, Vader said I have to kill everyone here.
No one lives. That's the rules. Everybody's gotta die. Even the droids. Especially the droids.
They know what they did.
It's
Yeah.
almost as if Vader's setting you up for something.
Yeah.
Are you saying that the Sith Lord, who is trained in, whose entire order was founded on the idea of betrayal, is not trustworthy?
A little.
How could you say such a Lord Vader has been nothing but honest with us this entire time? He told us to kill everybody. I don't see any lie in that.
Well, no, there's no lie. That's a command. So, why he's telling us to do this is,
So there's no witnesses.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, how can he set us up if there's no witnesses?
You know what? Fair point. Lord Vader's a saint.
Look, if he's setting me up, it's only to punish me for doing a bad job and leaving witnesses.
Mm-hmm.
This is a training exercise. It's like it's like I wouldn't have to set you up if you had left any witnesses. I wouldn't have been able to set you up.
Mm-hmm. Yep. LOL. Yeah, that's just how the Sith do.
Well, there's a witness over there. There you go.
I didn't even see him. Yeah, I think that there's a bonus mission to destroy the TIE fighter, so that's what I'm trying to do.
Thank you for the happy anniversary. Die, TIE fighter, die, die, die. Why won't it die?
Is it your affiliate anniversary?
Yeah, we hit affiliate this month, I think.
Oh.
Yeah.
I know that at some point. Oh yeah, I can. Yeah. There we go. Ow.
Wow.
You're not supposed to drop it on you.
Drop it on the other TIE fighter. Easy.
Force talent sphere.
Yeah. So talented. Open it.
You have to have it go two ways, otherwise it's not fun.
Yeah, you gotta have those double locks because the first lock could fail.
Why'd you have to destroy that? It was so cute.
It knows what it did.
Yeah, droids also must die. They're witnesses.
Mm-hmm.
Also, droids are the biggest tattletales ever. You can't get one to ever stop yapping.
This
Fair
is true.
enough.
You spend 5 days with C-3PO and you'll want to destroy all droids too. Get over here. There we go.
Da 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 da.
Dun-dun.
Da ba 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 ba. Ooh.
10,000 force points earned.
That's
Are
big.
those used to buy skins?
That is big.
No, I think you use it to level up your abilities.
That is big number.
Right now, I can't use the giant build up your force push that Vader could.
Yeah.
Can you use real money to buy more points?
No, because this wasn't an EA game.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Big money.
Yeah, this came out back in the days when you could create a real a full complete game and not have to charge your customer.
God,
I'm
so fucking pissed that Tales games, that all of the costumes are now in DLC. And I'm like, you used to unlock costumes in the games. And
I remember unlocking content in games. It was fun.
I don't think this actually does anything.
You just redecorate.
But also, I just don't like in general that the newest Tales of game doesn't look like a Tales of game.
Level up!
Level up.
Oh, it's the back button.
But then again, I also got out of the Tales of games right as I felt like it was starting to go downhill and starting to veer off the course. And it makes me kind of want to make a video to talk about should game series still persist if they start to become unrecognizable from the thing they started as,
Depends on the series.
Should Final Fantasy still exist?
And Final Fantasy does still exist.
Yeah,
Yes.
should it still exist though? When it
Oh,
is,
should it?
yeah, should it when it is no longer any remnant of Final Fantasy?
I mean, what is the Final Fantasy spans like so many different like I wouldn't say genres, but
Since they've gotten so
like,
off the course
settings.
of what a Final Fantasy game was when they started getting rid of turn-based stuff.
okay, that's what. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I mean when they start to.
I mean, Tactics is considered one of the best Final Fantasy games.
but it's still turn-based.
Fair enough. Fair enough. It is still turn-based. See, I think
and
like
also that's a, and also that doesn't really count because that's a companion title, not an actual number title.
I'm just stating facts.
And like, if
Some
they
people
wanted to
consider it
make,
the
if
best
they
game
wanted
of
to
the
say
series.
Final Fantasy 16 was
Get back
Final
here.
Fantasy something else, like say like Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles, for example. If they wanted to do something like that, I'd accept it a lot more than it being a numbered game. You know what I'm saying?
Final Fantasy. I had something
Yeah.
and I completely lost it.
Yeah. Final Fantasy, Ions of War or something. Aeons.
Final Fantasy. The main characters do it this time.
Yeah.
What?
Even the side characters may get to do it. I don't know.
I'm trying to think. I don't. Well. There's Dion. Dion, I probably did it at one point, but. I can't say too much without spoil. I already spoiled enough by saying that.
I'm barely paying attention.
Well, he's probably saying it to me, who may end up playing it at some point.
Yeah,
Oh, so we're not talking
that's
about
why I was
14.
trying to
Yeah.
like be a
No.
little subtle.
Yeah, no, we're talking about 16, which I said I'll play if it ever gets a good discount on Steam.
It's not a bad game. It's a good game.
It's a bad game, but I think if it's trying to replicate The Witcher, is it still Final Fantasy though?
I don't think it's trying to really replicate The Witcher.
I feel like it is trying to
different
replicate
enough.
The Witcher. I think it's with all the action combat stuff. I feel like that was a big inspiration for it, which understandable. I know how Yoshi P works. Usually all of his big influences are usually from other games when he does things.
Are you saying Final Fantasy XIV didn't completely copy the WoW interface? Blasphemy. It absolutely did, by the way. Like almost from letter to letter.
But yeah, but I'm like, should a series, as it keeps going, slowly starts to like take away the parts that make it a game, like make it that series, you know? Like that's a video that I've thought about. Maybe I'll make one day, be yapping about that, because like I feel like the recent Tales of game, like when I say what was it? I can't even remember their names anymore. But the most recent one, it's like, oh boy, we've got new Ufotable to animate all of our cutscenes now.
I've only ever played one Tales game.
Yeah.
And it was the one I played was very stiff.
You're
I
right,
didn't really
Pinky.
care
Dragon
for it
Quest
much.
is a prime example of how a series can evolve but stay true to its roots.
Be careful about saying that, because from what I understand, 12 is taking a vastly different approach.
no.
I hear 12, I believe, is being developed by. I don't remember exactly what studio, but the studio's known for
they're
making
not gonna
action
do level. They're not
RPGs.
letting level 5 develop it.
No.
Oh fuck! I'm so worried
They
now.
got another developer. They got a developer that I believe is known for making action
They
RPGs.
outsourced Dragon Quest.
They outsource everything nowadays.
But they outsourced one of their Yuji Horii
he
confirmed
did,
it will be
okay.
turn-based. Okay.
Good,
Oh,
I
great.
have more faith.
Oh, thank God. Because I'm like, if it wasn't turn-based, I was gonna like.
Considering he's the only like mainstay left in the series. There's a couple of other guys.
Yeah, that's what I
but-
like. That's like one of my other points would be like when all of the series creators who worked on a thing graduate and move on to something else.
Well, Yugi
yes.
is the
Yeah.
creator.
Right. It's like,
It's just that the
yeah,
game's
when the
also known
creators all,
for-
like all of the original creators move on, should that series still continue, do you think?
Depends. Mega Man 11 was good, and Inafune had nothing to do with it.
Well, I mean, is it because the people who are making it have like something new they want to try, or are they just doing it because of like corporate mandate?
Mm-hmm.
You talking about a Mega Man 11's case, or just in
I'm
general?
talking about
in general, Mega Man in general.
I was gonna say 11 seemed like it was made with good intentions and with love.
Well, then
so-
that's like if the people like are inspired and they want to make a game continuing the game that they like, then that's fine.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I mean, it depends on the weather if the game, despite the changes, right?
Okay.
It's like I
I'm
feel
gonna get
like more game series should probably be given more resting periods or something. Maybe they shouldn't continuously
It's
work
something,
on
right?
stuff. Maybe maybe we should stop making Final Fantasy numbered games. Maybe we should just make Final Fantasy enter title here whenever we make a new Final Fantasy game.
Maybe it's time we go to the first fantasy.
Yeah.
We could start a new series called Last Legacy.
Yeah.
I would guarantee you there's a game called Last Legacy,
Yeah.
by the way.
Yuji Horii probably has the next 20 years of Dragon Quest planned out. He probably has it all set out in his will and says, "All right,
He's a planner.
Yeah.
He's a notorious planner.
Mm-hmm. In my will, in the count that I die too soon, here's the plans for the next 20 games of Dragon Quest.
But like I said, he's the last mainstay. I mean, it was him.
I mean,
him, Toriyama,
since
and
Level
Sugiyaki
5 is
and-
a subsidiary of Square Enix, I can only imagine how hard it must be for him to be able to keep control over a lot of stuff at this point, seeing as execs are stupid over there. Anyway.
I think he's got enough clout in the company.
Luckily, Japanese companies, for better or for worse, really...
Dragon Quest makes them a lot of money.
Yeah. Luckily, for better or for worse, they respect the creators of series. If they've got enough clout, if they've made enough money.
It's all about the money.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, wreck all these screens. They deserve it. Aw, he's sleeping.
Yeah, no witnesses.
Mm-hmm. No witnesses. But yeah, I feel like I'm at the point for like Tales of games. I feel like a lot of like the original people, I feel like almost all the original people have moved on from it, from this. So Namco Bandai is like,
Oh, I should have picked that up before I killed everyone in here.
it's like
That's
making
all right.
it's like making
Now you can
games
take out those
blind at
windows
this
even
point.
harder.
And I'm like, because I like, and I'm like, ooh,
There you go.
yay!
Get him.
I love breaking glass.
Stupid beers that don't have shields.
Mm-hmm.
There's one more. You missed one. No witnesses. Yeah.
Lord Vader, I'm Lord
But
Vader.
yeah,
I
so-
must discuss your apprentice. He seems a little too enthusiastic about what he does, even for what we do.
Uh-oh.
I see a window behind them.
Window, throw it at the. Aw. Throw them out the window. Aw. Almost there.
I'm gonna get one of you fuckers. There we go.
There you go.
Aww.
Aw.
So how is that? Wait, hold on. How did that dude just stand right in front of it as it
Well,
was?
apparently with
Because he
with
was
the
probably in the
suction-
middle of an animation.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You, however, need to go down. It's not that bad.
So yeah, but speaking of the hilarity of like the Rita cheeseburger, No, you cheeseburger. The hilarity of me not wanting to play the Tales game not only came from the fact that they got rid of the 2D sprites for the skits, but from what, if my memory serves me correct, what really made like I'm never playing this game is because for their cameo fight, it was Kirito and Asuna. And I'm like,
what?
Yeah. And I'm like, for Tales of series, and I'm like, I may be remembering wrong, but they've never included anime characters for cameos. That they've given characters clothing of characters from cameos from other animes, but they've never had characters cameo as a bonus fight. And that just pissed me the F off, because usually that cameo would be used for characters from other parts of the series. And I'm like, I'm never ever fucking playing this game. Anything Sword Art Online is, I never want to see it. Ever. But yeah, that pissed me the F off.
I don't know.
When did that happen? Like, what year?
What, that Tales of game?
Yeah.
Hang on, let me check the Wikipedia.
That guy did not want to leave the spaceship.
Tales of series.
I hear that Nar Shaddaa is lovely this time of year.
Tales of Arise.
Although that might just be hot
Tales
propaganda.
of Arise was 2021, so 4 years ago.
Who cares about Sword Art Online in 2021?
I don't fucking know! The only SOA like is Cardinal, simply because my friend is her English dub. So talented.
Oh.
Good for her. That may sound like I'm uninterested, but no, I'm really glad for your friend.
Yeah, that's actually really.
Yeah.
That is a. That is significant.
Yeah, that's really cool. Cardinal is it that naked lady? I can't remember who's what in that show, to be honest, because I don't care about Sword Art Online personally. And I'm like, I feel like this character is like jogging my memory of something, and I'm like, is it the naked lady?
Yeah, that sounds. I mean,
oh,
naked
she's
lady
more like a
sounds
mage,
familiar.
librarian, scholar person.
Yeah.
Oh, the other person who. Now I remember why their connection is. She's supposed to be the actual admin, but then the naked lady took over that girl's way, if I'm remembering correctly. Is that what that plot was?
Naked lady sounds really familiar to me. I'm not gonna know unless I see a picture, though.
I do not want to show you a naked picture
Or
of the lady.
go, or go. She might not get what you're saying, but I do.
But yeah, I just don't like the aesthetics of Arise in general. For like, I feel like they went too. What's the word? They made the 3D models look too nice. They're just too nice. Berseria is fine, I guess. I don't like that it's a prequel to another series, because I felt like for a while there they were doing too many sequel prequels for the Tales series. I mean, also it shares a universe with Zestria, so. Are you winning, Master Cherry? No. 'Cause I'm not playing, so I can't win. But Azure is certainly winning.
She's winning by not playing.
Yeah.
That's the only way to win is not to play the game.
The win is not to play. Yep, still a winner. I want to say the last game that I played from Tales was Tales of Xillia. Which, haha, funny thing being, I feel like that's also before they really started to switch artists for the game. Because if you don't know, the Tales of Games artist was primarily the same guy who did Oh My Goddess. Didn't you play that dress-up gacha game? Yes. Yes, I did. 2013. That's quite a time away since I played Tales of Game. But the reason why I didn't play Tales of Xillia 2, because like, if I can predict the major plot twist of this game, I'm not gonna play it. And I'm like, just
But
by
how are you
just
gonna
by
know you predicted it?
I
with
actually
no
still
plane?
need to play
Yeah.
that. I own it, so I'm obligated to play it. So let's not spoil me.
what, Tales of Xillia 2?
I'm thinking of something else. I'm thinking of the new one. Or the
Tales of
newest one.
Xillia 2, and I'm like, just by like not even like seeing any cutscenes or anything, and I'm like just looking at the key art and that knowing time travel was involved, I was like, the child is his daughter from the future. If that's the plot twist, I'm not playing the game. And that was the plot twist. It's like, I still had contact. If I still had contact with brother, you'd like him. He plays a lot of Tales games. Luckily, I replaced him with a VTuber friend who was cooler. Word. Maybe I'll make it into a series. Maybe I'll start with like the older games, because I do believe Tales of Fantasia is on has a PlayStation 1 port, which I believe we can emulate that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You mean get the console and the game and play it?
Oh yes, I mean legally play the game.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, also, I heard that PlayStation 2s are backwards compatible with PlayStation 1s.
Yes.
So
Yes.
Yes.
You don't even need a PlayStation.
It's true. I do still have a PlayStation 2 in one of my boxes somewhere because I got one of those smaller ones when I got my
But the
PlayStation.
question is, will you be able to hook it up to any TV you own?
I have a converter.
Okay, good.
Why do I have a converter? Because we still have the GameCube, the superior console. Everybody's will probably be like, what am I talking about? Look, a lot of game series came out that were great on the GameCube. Like the GameCube was like, I feel like some of the peak like game Cherry's Gigabase.
I mean, honestly, I feel like PlayStation 2 was the better console, but
I mean,
it's like still,
yeah,
there are some great games on GameCube.
Yeah, like there was I feel like a lot of like experimental stuff happened with the GameCube. And like they weren't afraid to like try new things. And that's why I like GameCube and PlayStation 2 games a lot more than a lot of new stuff, because I feel like everybody's gotten comfortable with what they're doing and nobody wants to try new things.
GameCube has one of my favorite games of all time on it. With Legend of Zelda Wind Waker.
Ooh, yeah, Legend of Zelda.
It's also on the Wii U, so
that's what I mean. Like nobody wants to try new style. Cherry is literally saying the same thing I've been saying.
GameCube also had started the Metroid Prime series.
Yeah, GameCube also did that weird thing where you connected up your Game Boy Advance and you got a bunch. You could do stuff with your Game Boy Advance, and sometimes you could use it as a controller. It was interesting, and not a lot of games did it, but it was interesting when it did it. I had that Game Boy thing too. Yeah, Crystal Chronicles was one of my favorite couch co-op games.
I didn't have enough friends to do that.
Oh.
Which what was Crystal Chronicles from?
Crystal Chronicles is Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles.
Oh, okay.
It's the game.
It sounded familiar, but I couldn't place the franchise.
Yeah, it was a multiplayer Final Fantasy game. And considering all my friends were online, I never was able to actually play it.
I really hate the fact that when they remade the game recently for Crystal Chronicles for the Switch, and they got rid of couch co-op, and when you like do multiplayer with it, you don't get to play with your friends. Like you have to go through the dungeon 3 times because they don't get to experience the story with you. Like, and I'm like, that is the most stupid thing I have ever seen. GameCube had Mario Party 4 to 7, and I logged so many. Yeah, that was also the peak for Mario Party, the GameCube ones.
And you also went through so many friends, because I'm sure that none of them wanted to talk to you half the time afterwards.
Losing so many friends playing Mario Party. That's why I told people, and I'm like, all right. And I'm like, I don't have any of the recent Mario Party things, so if we ever do Mario Party collab, it's got to be on one of the old GameCube games. I refuse to play any of this new stuff.
Mario Party and Mario Kart were relationship killers. part of the reason I didn't have any friends with the GameCube. Because I lost them all with Nintendo 64.
Lol.
See, I don't have any lightning abilities yet, but I might as well put this in here.
A PlayStation Portable remake is known as Tales of Fantasia Full Voice Edition. We're getting interested in future possible games. Interesting.
Eternal Darkness was also on the GameCube. I didn't play it, but I hear it's a fantastic game. And I believe it was made by Nintendo. And it was a horror game.
Friends, I was in post-op when I was 7, and I only had my uncle, my birth giver and stepfather were at work. Oh, jeez. Well, it's okay. Who needs friends anyway? I mean, we're all friends now, so it makes up for all the friends we didn't have when we were young.
Yeah,
there we go.
Yeah, that's the right answer. Yeah. And Pinky's also gonna force me to play a game that I totally don't want to do. She's twisting my arm as my manager, saying that I gotta do it to branch out and meet other VTubers.
Is it me side?
No, it's Fall
She made you
Guys.
play that? Oh, Fall Guys. We played Fall Guys.
Shh.
Sorry.
This is the.
I mean, Fall
this is
Guys. What is that?
Yes, this is the story that me and Pinky said. This is the story that Pinky got me to agree to play. And I'm like,
okay.
because I'm a hipster and I can't let anybody think
The
that I
only
want to be.
reason we ever
in a big
played
event.
Fall Guys, though, was because of the Final Fantasy.
Yeah, it was only because of the
crossover.
Final Fantasy skins. That's the only reason why I played Fall Guys.
Yes. Just play Minecraft. I can't hear Cherry admit she plays Fall Guys.
Why the doggo barking here? I don't know.
She has to play Fall Guys.
Apparently.
I have not played Fall Guys since that day. I
Yeah,
got my skins and I
got
haven't
my
touched
skins
it.
and I fit. Yeah, don't worry about it. It'll all be clear in like several months from now.
Those guys are just getting vaporized.
Oh yeah, I've been doing that I've been doing that like all throughout the level.
Oh, I haven't seen anybody get. Oh, okay. Now I remember seeing them get vaporized. It was the
Okay,
freaking.
time for you to go.
It was that orange freaking wall. This is like a long level, by the way.
I mean, that's kind of the advantage. Like, there's not a lot of levels in this game, but they compensate by just making it long.
We get it. You vape or rise. Yeah, I too vaporize. I used to have to do it for my asthma because my little baby lungs couldn't handle it back then. I had to use a vaporizer. That's true. You're right, Pinky. I have chronic asthma. It's another reason why I can't stream for too long because then I stop laughing too much and then I can't breathe and then all of my viewers get concerned, but it's okay.
That's all right. We just have to be dull. I'm good at that, so you don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, but you haven't accounted for the fact that I laugh at everything. And I'm very
Fair
easy
enough,
to
especially
please.
when you're tired. You tend to find everything very. You get very giggly. Giggly and borderline drunk when you're tired.
I can't help it.
It shows that thing who's boss.
As your manager, I'm constantly obligated to care. I mean, you're my friend. I care.
This is it. Kotor is just above you now.
I'm ready.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
I'm just, yeah, as a manager, Pinky's gonna manage all of the stuff
There's
that
no
all of these stuff, all of this stuff that we all plan to do. It's a group that
Months of attacking Imperial.
I know words. I know English. I don't know English. Pinky's gonna make sure that we stick to all of our obligations of our ideas and stuff for our group collaboration stuff we're planning in the future. She's gonna make sure we do it. I still don't understand how we're gonna do some of this just yet, but you know what? I figure we'll probably talk about it in the coming days. How this is gonna work. Seeing as I find it hilarious that all of our things line up, except for one person can't make it every single time for all of us. When we look at it, I'm like, oh, the window. Whoa.
And volume. There you go.
But I can't let you live, boy.
That cutscene.
Oh my god.
gets-
A Jedi saying he can't live within assimilated.
Yeah, this guy's a bit more extreme.
You're gonna take
I
me
go
with you.
down,
That's
I'm
crazy.
taking you with me.
We're crashing on a city planet, by the way, so this is gonna kill like millions of people.
You'll kill millions of people just to kill one Sith? That's fucking crazy. Talk about a great Jedi. I mean, I think it's not even gray at this point. I think he's like pure, almost Sith level Jedi.
Well, that's because most people don't know what a Grey Jedi actually is.
It's just, they sometimes do stuff, right? Like, it's not that
Well,
they're...
no, it's just...
I don't fully 100% understand it, but I also don't understand the lore. I just assumed Grey was like, they were evil once, and then they became good, or then they became evil again, and then they decided not to do that.
No, it's just, it's a Jedi who's willing to use his emotions.
Oh.
Because it turns out the dark side isn't really a thing that's like, it's not like there's like, it's like, but whether you use the light side or the dark side comes down entirely to your intent.
Mm-hmm.
And using your emotions will get you more power, and as long as you're using that power in the service of like others, that's fine. But you know, it's also one of those things where it's like absolute power corrupts absolutely. So once you get a taste of that power, you might be tempted to use it for less noble purposes, and that's what leads you to the dark side.
I see. I don't understand how Jedi work.
I just say a wizard did it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I mean, they are
Vader.
wizards.
I forgot to get that going tonight.
Vader thinks he's turned you, but I can sense your future.
You can sense the future by trying to crash us into the ground?
I sense only me.
Huh. Well, I'm sure that's nothing.
Yeah. That's okay. He'll be fine.
Probably. I mean, he does. I mean, unless you see a character die on screen, they're probably not
Only
dead.
a Sith deals an absolute, says Obi-Wan, by using an absolute.
I did not collect all the holocrons. Okay.
Oh, we have to redo the level. You left witnesses.
You left a witness! Dang.
All
Vader's
those holocrons
pissed.
are gonna know what you did.
Master Kota is dead.
Probably.
I mean, we
Maybe.
dropped him from a really high thing.
I mean, fair enough. That killed Mace Windu. I'm sure it'll kill him.
My spies have located another Jedi. Kazdan Paratus is far more powerful than you.
You gotta love Star Wars names.
I do not expect you to survive.
As Imperatus.
If you destroy him, you'll be one step closer to your
If I
destiny.
ever have a child, I'm gonna name him that.
Yes.
Why do you
Only
hate your
together
child?
Can we defeat him?
That or Sephiroth.
I will not fail.
Why do you hate
Why
your
do you
child?
hate your child? So yeah, pretty much right out confirming that the end goal is to kill the Emperor. Welcome to a planet that's entirely a junkyard.
It looks just like the Jedi Temple on Coruscant.
Then again, look how Maul turned
Roxy,
out.
Are you picking up any communications?
He's actually still alive in this timeline at this point.
Droids, all
What an interesting thing to think about.
This is where all droids go to.
Do you want to know what's funny about this planet?
Set
What?
us down as close to that thing as
This
you can.
planet used to be the capital of the Separatists from the Clone Wars.
Oh.
So, like, to punish them for, like, seceding from the Republic, the Empire basically turned it into a planet-wide junkyard.
Wow.
I'm returning to low orbit.
How dare you? How dare you? You succeed?
Once on the other side, you should be able to reach the junk temple. Good luck.
Let me find review.
Yes, this is fun. Got a rebel transport in the background there. Oh! There's the Millennium Falcon.
Why can't I not review the requests for the bits so I can redeem, review, give back words? Fuck.
This is just your grand scheme to take everybody's bits.
I'm trying to give back bits.
Lies.
What do you mean lies? I don't know. They review what the bit leaves. Yeah, I'm trying to give Bane back his bits because I forgot to turn on my
And
my thing.
not bits, it's whatever the other things are called.
My bitterly, my cherries.
Cherries, there you go.
Channel points, cherries. It's fine.
Channel points, there you are.
I got this. I swear. This is totally
Okay.
not the part of the stream
Wow,
where
I
I start
thought-
falling apart.
That did not
You
go
okay
according
over
to
there,
plan.
Azure?
Yeah, I'm fine. The level just loaded in.
Okay.
Yeah, that was just a really long loading screen.
Find a way to get through that hyperdrive core. Is there anything nearby you could use as a makeshift explosive?
Hi, Nickel.
Corellian, Millennium Falcon in the trash right there.
Yeah, it's our first time seeing it. Because the level took so long to load.
This is what I'm supposed to do. It's like, why isn't this platform going up like most video games?
I swear I'm gonna have to sit behind Sherry and help her during stream. No, I'm not that bad. I swear, it's just things aren't opening right now. I don't know why. I'm going to the chat, and I'm clicking. Going to the review requests, and it's not opening in anything.
Tonight's stream, Azure plays Star Wars while Cherry tries to figure out her Twitch settings.
And I'm here.
Like, usually it pops out in another screen or something.
Oh, right, these things.
This
don't
is
go
just
up for a
not
little
doing
while.
anything. Hi, Bestie.
Just run through. There you go.
Oh, now I'm invincible.
Invincibility.
I'm invincible.
Orgo, you are seen.
Am I though?
Yeah, is he though?
my my Twitch channel would say otherwise.
Self-deprecation.
Alright, I think this should... It took a long while, but I think I was able to redeem it. I think I was able to give the things. If the points didn't go back...
Guys. Here.
Then I give up.
That's all right. They're fine.
My CPs. My chain of points. Self-deprecating Cooper. Typical millennial. No.
Typical low self-esteem.
Bordering on that. I'm probably close. I'm closer to Gen X than I am millennial. I'm old. Then again, millennials are old at this
Time
point.
to use the power of anime to save the world. JK, JK. Well, the problem is this isn't anime, so I don't think this qualifies. Do you think they'll ever make an anime of Star Wars?
They did.
Oh.
They did.
When?
Visions. It was a bunch of shorts.
Oh. Those weren't
They
good.
they got triggered to animate a General Grievous waifu.
And
I'm
Toriyama
sure they weren't
made
that
it.
good.
No. You're thinking of
Or else-
Goku's voice actress played someone in it.
Yeah. I'm sure it's not good if I don't remember it.
I mean, how good can an anime be if it's got Neil Patrick Harris in it?
True.
Not to say that Neil Patrick Harris is a bad actor, just that he should not be an anime.
If I told you he voiced Nightwing in one of the DC animated movies,
I would be
you
insulted
believe
if I knew who Nightwing was.
Wait, what?
I'm joking.
Oh, I was gonna say.
It's like this joke is funny, but it doesn't work because I do know who Nightwing is. How do I get up?
Not only that, but I think he voiced him in like my.
I think Neil Patrick Harris is an okay voice actor, but not. Doesn't he do better in like live action stuff?
I mean, that's where his breakout was.
Yeah.
Like he was on the How I Met Your Mother.
Mm-hmm.
And before that, he was Doogie Howser.
Mm-hmm.
Also, is it Dr. Horrible?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Dr. Horrible's sing-along blog.
Yeah. He did those.
One of the few child actors that actually still had a career in his adulthood.
Oh. Why did do that?
I mean, the guy who played Andy Griffith went on to be a film director.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think Fred Savage did too, so...
Fred Savage was a child actor?
Yeah, Patrick Harris, definitely good
Yeah.
live. His
Wonder
presence
Years.
is strong, yes.
And his greatest role ever, he was in Wizard.
Wizard.
Oh, The Wizard.
The Wizard.
I have a
almost
feeling
certain that
Azure
those things
just got...
scream something racist.
I have
on
a
me.
feeling Azure just got me with his, with sarcasm.
What?
About Fred Savage.
No, that was sincere.
Oh, it was okay. No, he was very much a child actor.
I mean, I'm just shocked that there are some child actors who manage to get through life and not become horribly effed up.
Mm-hmm.
The ones that do are usually the ones that have something of a career.
Did you know that
afterwards.
Did you know that there's a new Christmas story that features like the original Ralphie?
Oh.
I did. From what I
It's
understand, it is
apparently it
horrible.
actually got good reviews too.
Did it?
I thought I heard horrible reviews about that.
Maybe it's a different Christmas story. I know they made.
This is because there is a Christmas story too, and then there's a new one that came out in 2022.
Okay,
It's
that's not the one I'm
I think
thinking
its title is A Christmas Story, like A Christmas Story Christmas.
Oh,
or
The
speaking of
Revenge.
Christmas, what about Christmas? Polar Express 2 is coming out in 2026, 2027. Polar Express 2? Why? Well, I
have to watch
barely
Polar
wanted the
Express
first
1.
Polar Express. Do you know how much nightmare fuel that thing was? It was so weird looking.
It's funny because like my brother-in-laws, not my brother-in-law, my brother's in-laws were joking with me that like I must love the Polar Express. And I'm like, no, that movie is terrifying.
It's so creepy. The book
Gotta
is
protect
fine.
myself from the molten lava.
The book is fine.
Oh, it'll be fine.
The Polar Express book is fine. The movie is terrifying. Polar Express 1 once was enough for me.
It's like what is the Polar Express pulled by a diesel engine now? Is that why they're making a sequel? Is it going to be a maglev? Have you seen?
Only you get those references, Azure. We don't know
What?
Train.
I don't know nothing about Train.
There is a video on YouTube where it's like they took because there's like that scene where it's like driving on the ice, and they put like Tokyo Drift music behind it.
Just EDM.
Anyway,
playing in
I
the
know a bit
background.
about Polar Express only because back in the day, back when schools did holiday shops, I don't know if they still do, but my mom was on the PTA, so I had to set my time to help set out stuff because that's just how it worked when your parents are on the PTA. So I ended up having to be the person to read the Polar Express to the smaller children. Me, the 5th grader, reading to the younger children while they waited for their turn to go up to the holiday shop. Because it was some of the few times where we were allowed to use the elevator in the school. Nuclear, like Snowpiercer. Oh, it's gonna be a nuclear train, and that
I
nuclear.
don't understand why that movie is so liked. I watched it. I thought it was stupid.
Yeah, you could never do those things with a train. Is that what you're complaining about?
Well, no. I mean, the whole concept is stupid.
Oh.
It's like
what is Snowpiercer anyway?
It's like we created this like we created this chemical to prevent global warming, but it actually is too strong and it ended up freezing the planet. So somehow we managed to build an entire railway around it, around the planet, despite.
And now
like,
we
the fact
all
that it's
live
supposed to be
on
wasted.
trains. Is that?
No, they live on one train that
Oh.
just goes around the planet.
Oh my god. Is that what that video game that I saw recently in my recommendations about? Because it was also like a snow thing, and it's you deck out a train, and you just go through and you're trying to survive with this train.
I think that's something else.
Oh, but it's set in the snow.
It's called Snow Train.
Snow Train. You can't spell snow without no.
I can.
Swa?
It would just be swoop.
Swa?
So,
Azure hated the train was a metaphor and not a train.
No, there was an actual train in it. It was just a stupid train.
Which reminds me, I have to sometime check out Metaphor ReFantazio to see if the game actually is a metaphor like everybody says it is, but I'm beginning to think it may not be a metaphor, and actually a simile, because nobody knows what metaphors are.
I mean, I got it for Christmas. I just haven't gotten around to playing it yet. I also got Persona 3. I'm gonna play that first.
Well, I mean, it's easier to go with Persona 3, because that's just a remake.
That's why I'm playing it first.
Yeah. It's like why would I risk it doing the new game when everyone else is telling me it's good? And I don't want to be the one party pooper who doesn't like the game. But anyway, Metaphor does have a
Where do
demo.
you guys come from?
Yeah, Metaphor does have a demo, I think, for Steam and all the other consoles. So I might try it out before I buy it.
I was gonna say, make sure your PC can run it.
What, Metaphor is stylized, so I think it should be fine.
Let's take a look here. Steam.
Yeah, according to the internet, a metaphor is a figure of speech that compares two things that are not related by directly stating that one thing is another. So, metaphor may
My
not...
understanding is that like a simile is like a metaphor that specifically uses like or as.
Mm-hmm. Metaphors are used to create likeness or analogy, add clarity or hidden identity, hidden similarities, create vivid imagery, exaggerate a character's or reaction, and express a complex idea. So maybe it's not a metaphor. Azure, the movie is a critique of capitalism, and the plot is less literal class warp. Everything is a critique of capitalism, Neko. Movies themselves are based on capitalism.
That's not an excuse. That's okay. I can appreciate that, but that's not an excuse for making a stupid train.
The moon is a banana in the sky. I think that's a simile. Because you're saying...
Yeah, because the moon is like a banana.
Yeah, you're saying the moon is like a banana, so that's a simile. You can't directly say that the moon is a banana. I think.
By the way, you were right about metaphor.
Yeah.
God damn.
What?
You were right about metaphor. It's not very extensive. You can run it easily.
Mm-hmm.
Ah. Jesus.
So yeah, so you can't say it like that. So what you could say is, I think it would have to be like, I can't, because some of these examples of metaphors, banana is a berry and a raspberry is not.
You'll need to find a way to the scavengers camp nearby. Head through the bottom of that blockade.
So some of the examples, that chef is a magician is like one of them, but I don't think that phrase, the moon is a banana in the sky, counts. So like your mind is an ocean and we live on a placid island of ignorance in the midst of a black sea of an infinity is a metaphor.
Just call us stupid.
Yeah.
It's like, this is just like way too much effort just to call someone stupid.
Similes are indirect comparisons that use the word like as or as. Metaphors are direct comparisons that state one thing is another. Metaphor is a broader of the two terms, and it encompasses a range of comparison from sentences to the entire work. So maybe it is a metaphor. Mood, glazed, and yellow glow. Yeah, that works better as a metaphor. Because honestly, I think a lot of these small ones are not correct the way that they're saying how metaphors technically are supposed to work.
Here's a simile. I'm about to smash these Jawas like a pancake.
I'll stick with haikus.
Mm-hmm.
I won't give you one.
That's not even grammar.
I also don't think haikus work in the English language.
Not really, no.
Yeah.
Oh, we're talking grammar stuff. Just get yourself stuck in there.
I just have to push my way out.
Yeah, okay.
Whee!
Just gotta work it through. Just work it through.
Just keep stabbing it, and then eventually you get through. My baby has scooted himself closer and closer to my chair. Every time I look down, he's lying closer and closer.
My babies can't be in here because they bark. Well, Bert doesn't. Zelda does.
Surprisingly, he only really kind of barks if the other guys are barking, which is weird because he's a Yorkie. And they're supposed to bark at everything.
No, Bert will only bark at dogs. Yes, Dragon Quest does love the flex its haikus in the English localization. They have in Dragon Quest XI and Dragon Quest the new remake of 3, they have 2 towns that the characters speak exclusively in haikus.
Ow! What hit me?
It's actually very
So when,
creative.
so when they run out of words, do they just stare there blankly? And it just ends the
According
sentence.
to the judgment of the Oratrice
Well, don't
Mechanique
wink, don't
d'Analyse
RPG
Cardinale,
character
we now turn to
NPCs.
the Oratrice
True.
Mechanique d'Analyse
I
Cardinale,
ran out
the
of
judgment
words.
of the
Now I
Oratrice
must stand here
Mechanique
until you
d'Analyse
talk to me again
Cardinale.
so I can repeat what I said.
Cherry is my friend, someone I really enjoy, so let us have fun.
Cherry is my friend, someone I really enjoy, so let us have fun. Yep, haiku.
Haiku! Thank you for the haiku, Pinky. I appreciate it. Also, sorry if I start to get really loopy.
Yeah, she's hitting that point. We're gonna get drunk Cherry in a few minutes. If we're not already there.
I'm not drunk. I'm just sleep deprived. There's a difference. Also, I took a nap, so I don't even know why.
Yeah, I didn't get a nap, and what stinks
Also,
about that is I have
hello,
something after this.
Midoriya
So.
2000. Sorry I didn't see you just till now because I've been flipping through a bunch of stuff.
No, yeah, I got things to do after this too.
Mm-hmm.
I have songs to rank, games to play.
It's almost Cherry's bedtime. Okay, Grandma, let's get you your meds. I don't take meds to go to bed. It just happens.
It's called being 30.
Not to mention, if you're a grandma, what the hell am I?
A
Great grandpa. Yes. Ancient. My
Dad! Nico!
Ted. No, just on the inside.
Decrepit?
Decrepit. My coworker called me a relic.
Oh my god.
That was pretty good. And what's funny is he's older than me.
Okay, time to go on the barrier.
It was my birthday. It was my birthday, and somebody asked me how old I was, and I said 29, and he just looked at me. He just said, "Sure you are, you fucking relic."
Oh, God.
That's how you know they care. Are you guys playing Star Wars Force Unleashed? Yes. Yes, we are playing Force Unleashed.
I am playing Star
I was
Wars.
gonna say
Force
he
Unleashed.
is. We're just sitting. We're
These
just
guys
sitting
are
here.
talking about like Dragon Quest and existentialism.
I'm not existential. I am 32 years young.
Yes, I am 42 years young. It doesn't have the same ring to it, does it?
I am not old.
Lord Carlin hated people like you.
Is this 1 or 2? 1.
You doesn't exist.
I'm pretty sure I tagged it as the correct Force Unleashed. Also, if it was 2, it would
It
have
was the
2.
it was the only one I put on my wish list.
Yeah, Azure made sure that I couldn't buy him.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, by the way. I said that I'm pretty sure I did say thank you when I sent you your gift, but still, thank you for getting this for me.
Yeah, I got a bunch of people presents.
Yee. I got Kelowna.
What I sent you, is that something you'll play eventually, you think?
Nah, Cherry is eternally 21. I don't think that would legally hold up in a case of court.
It's like, Mom, good news. I'm 21 again. I'm gonna go back on your health insurance.
I'm doing great. No, you're doing great. I've seen some things being a 90s kid, guys. You don't know what I've seen. Things I've gone through. We're talking about how Cherry is 27. No, that was when I started. That's when I started streaming. That's how old I was.
You just never aged since you started streaming.
Now that I became anime, I've stopped aging.
Wait, so you were 28 when I met you?
Yeah.
Oh god, I feel old now.
Like I've always felt old, but ooh, that hurt.
Your model hasn't aged, therefore always 27.
Hey, you guys want to know? You guys want to hear something that'll make you feel really sad?
Oh no.
The pandemic was 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Oh no, that I knew.
I'm fine with that. That's when I was able to get a new job, so. I got out of Target. I traded one hellhole for another, but I don't work with the public anymore, so I'm able to enjoy things like Christmas now, so.
Where do I go? Am I going here?
Also, is it aging if it feels like my models go backwards in age?
Your models do tend to get younger.
Speaking
I
of
suppose
being,
that's a good thing, though.
speaking of being into their parents' insurance, you want to know who else is on their parents' insurance? Your mom?
Cherry's always 27 in my mind, forever.
I thought he was gonna say that the model for Donkey passed away, or the lady who was Thomas the Tank Engine.
What?
Who is Donkey?
I don't know. I may be reading the thing wrong.
I mean, George Carlin did pass away.
Yeah.
But that was a long time ago. That was a while ago.
Yeah. Oh, from Shrek. Is he?
What was Carlin?
Wait.
07?
Yeah.
When he died?
Wait, are you saying Donkey's voice actor passed away?
When did that happen?
No.
It's like that's like Eddie Murphy. That would be a major news thing.
Yeah,
I'm pretty
we
sure
would've heard
they tell
that.
us if Eddie Murphy passed away.
Oh, I think I remember what.
Wario, the man is canonically 24 years old. What is happening? No, Donkey, the donkey they used to model Donkey.
I thought they just had Eddie Murphy and
donkeys?
walk around in the.
I'm not a donkey. You're a donkey. I'm a dog. There's a difference. I'm not sitting up straight in my chair, so my VTuber model can't track me.
I don't know. You're shaking shaking Avatar with the ball on her head on my stream. So
I have to go back.
waddle.
Trying to remember if there's a button to see the map bigger.
It's the map button.
I'm speaking of Eddie Murphy. I feel like there was a movie on that my dad was watching, and Eddie Murphy was like a cop or something, and
Which one?
That's not Beverly Hill Cop, is it?
I don't know. It was
It's not
he
48
was
hours,
about
is it?
to raid a chop shop, I think, and the chop
think I
shop
might be
was
48
maybe a ploy for illegal activities of collecting.
Well, chop shops in general are illegal, so
Yeah. Well, yeah, he was just going for the chop shop, but the chop shop was a front for something even more illegal because they stole stuff from the government or something. And then when and I'm like, wait, is this a comedy or an action series? And then when he went in, and a shootout happened, and then the guy who was another police officer who was his boss, maybe, and then he died. He got shot and died, and then he told him to go get him, and then he died in his arms. And I was like, "Wait, what is happening?"
You were watching Beverly Hills Cop 3,
Oh,
which could be one of the worst Eddie Murphy movies out there.
I don't know. It was just odd, and my dad was just watching a bunch of movies, and I'm like,
Beverly Hills Cop 3 stinks.
yeah. The part where I dipped out on was when the higher organization
title
came
screen?
in and told him, no, we need him to get away so he can lead us to where we are. And I'm like, okay, I'm done. Bye, Dad.
Watch the first Beverly Hills Cop. It's a classic.
Oh yeah.
48
What about
Hours
Beverly
too
Hills
is
2?
another.
Is that a good one?
Which one?
Beverly Hills 2?
Has its moments. I mean, it's not great, but it's not bad. Has a few good jokes in it.
Anyway, something really cute just happened. My
And it has,
dog got
it
one
has
of
Bridget Nielsen in it, so
my
that's
dog
always a
just
plus.
took one of my coats and dragged it over to him to lay on top of. One of my fluffy house poop. I watched him drag it across the floor. It was hilarious.
No, from my understanding, as far as like the buddy cop, like Eddie Murphy style movies, just stay away from another 48 Hours in Beverly Hills Cop 3.
Okay.
I haven't seen another 48 Hours.
Why
but
is
I have
Eddie
not heard
Murphy
good things.
always a cop?
Well, to be fair, he's not technically a cop in 48 Hours.
Oh.
He's just working with the police.
Why is he always working with the police in
Ow.
in all his movies?
Because he really can't play a bad guy?
Oh.
I can't think of a single
Would you ever take Eddie Murphy seriously as a bad guy?
No.
I think it would be funny if it was like a comedy series movie. That Eddie Murphy
Which
would be the
one?
bad guy.
I mean, anything Eddie Murphy is in I would imagine is a comedy. Actually, no, he had that one freaking Dreamgirls. That was one. That wasn't a
Oh.
comedy.
The cutscene killed Azure.
I hope you were prepared to fight that boss. Like, the game was like, oh yeah, look what you have to fight next, and just dropped you off a cliff.
It's like, nah, I'm out.
That's okay. I hear that's the same problem with a lot of games today still. That people just yeet themselves off the cliff. Eddie Murphy is either a king, donkey, cop, babysitter, or just a comedian.
He was a spaceman in Pluto Nash.
Spaceman.
Trying to think of other Eddie Murphy movies. There's Norbit, but from what I understand, that stinks too. Although Pluto Nash isn't very good. Eddie Murphy has some really bad movies.
What is Eddie Murphy doing these days?
Shrek 5, I
Shrek
think.
movies.
Shrek 5, ugh.
Allegedly.
Why are they still
I mean,
making
Puss-
Shrek movies?
Because
they're
Puss
still
in
making
Boots,
money.
because Puss in Boots 2 was like one of the best animated movies of like the decade. That's why.
Why is it that DreamWorks only all of their number 2 movies are better?
I do not know.
Like Shrek 2
I
is
don't know.
better, Dragons 2 is
I
better.
prefer Shrek. I prefer Shrek 1. Just because of Lord Farquaad.
I like the plot
John
and the
Lithgow
musical
is
numbers
awesome.
better in 2.
I only
John
saw
Lithgow
2
is
once.
awesome.
Yeah, I when I was growing up, I tended to like own like the first movies and then never get the sequels.
But yeah,
You miss out on a few.
Dragons 2 is
Not
better,
many,
Kung
but a
Fu
few.
Panda 2 also better. Wow Robot is really good. That's a good original DreamWorks one too. I mean, I might check that out eventually, but you know, I'm not much of a moviegoer these days. I just feel like it's not worth it.
I know a lot of people.
I'm not going to die again.
I know a lot of people prefer Toy Story too. So
I mean, it is allegedly it is the best movie. That actually was like one of the few sequels that I did own. I know that the Toy Story 2 video game was awesome.
I mean, I think in my opinion, except for the more recent stuff, I feel like most of the Toy Story movies are pretty solid. Except for 4. That was pointless and stupid.
Disney and sequels are hit or miss.
Yeah. I think Toy Story was pretty solid, 1 to 3.
I can't think of a single Disney sequel that I've enjoyed more than the original. And I don't consider the Pixar movie Disney, for the record.
Mm-hmm.
Technically,
once upon a time, they weren't.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Let's see, Disney sequels.
You gotta get a ton of them. There's a ton of them. They're all direct to video.
Yeah, all direct to video because
there's like 4 Aladdins.
Yeah, there's 4 Aladdins. Well, that's because most of them were ties into the TV series for the Aladdin movies.
There was also an Aladdin TV series.
Yeah.
Like I said, the difference is the Aladdin TV series was actually.
Oh yeah, Aladdin 3 is way better than Aladdin 2, but I think that's because they managed to get Robert Williams back.
Also,
that one's about like his father. That one's like about Aladdin's father, isn't it?
Yeah, and it was the tie-off. Lilo and Stitch movie, because but that's also Lilo and Stitch was the movies and were also to tie into the series.
I want to point out with Aladdin 2, somebody at the Disney office said to themselves, "You know what this movie needs? Gilbert Gottfried to sing a song."
But
and
anyway,
it happens within the first 10 minutes of the movie.
May he rest in peace, Gilbert Gottfried.
Yes.
He's finally going to meet those aristocrats.
Mm-hmm. Anyway.
He does have the best aristocrats, too.
But yeah, Lilo and Stitch, all of those movies were pretty good, but like I said, I think it's also because those were also a tie-in. Don't you just love that the Lilo and Stitch canon also takes place in all of the Disney shows that came out at that time? American Dragon, Jake Long, Kim Possible, all of those take place in the same universe as the Lilo and Stitch universe. Yeah, Aladdin and his dad had a pretty good dynamic. But I like how they weren't completely compatible with each other either. Because, Aladdin's dad is the king of thieves. He's not the type to just stick around and hang out with his son. Yep, like Recess. Yep, Recess is also a part of the Lilo and Stitch canon.
You guys remember the Recess movie?
I only remember bits and pieces.
I remember it
of
existed.
Because I watched it once as a kid, and like it came up in like a video essay that I was watching this past week, and like that movie is fucking insane for what is supposed to be a slice of life show.
Yeah.
It's like Recess is just about like these like kids' antics during recess. The movie, it's like we're gonna freeze the planet.
Is it?
Yeah, I remember it was like something crazy with the military and stuff like that, right?
Yeah, they were like the guy was trying to freeze the planet to put an end to summer vacation.
As one does.
Yeah, that's how to solve everything, right?
Wasn't the villain in that movie James Woods too?
I don't remember. Is James Woods still alive?
I haven't heard him
kinda.
die, so.
Define alive.
Still among the living.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of
Anyone
people would
remember
be
the
very
Jimmy
unfortunate
Neutron
about that.
movie?
Yeah,
I do.
that's how Jimmy Neutron started.
Yeah, that's how they started with the movie.
Yeah, that was the big thing. It's like,
Yeah.
It's like, oh my god, there's going to be a TV show about that movie?
And it has pretty much the same graphics as the movie? That's crazy. Because Jimmy Neutron was some pretty high quality 3D shit back in the day.
Yeah, honestly, for what it is, that movie is very, like, impressive for its time.
Yeah. Because before this, it was Reboot. Does anybody remember Reboot?
I've only heard of Reboot. I never actually watched it.
Oh, you know what would be funny if we turned that into a watch series?
Oh, God.
We should totally turn this into a watch series and you can watch about how weird Reboot is.
You're all a little after my time. So
No, you should watch it too, Argo. It's so weird. Reboot is so weird.
Yeah, you had what, like Transformers Beast Wars?
Yeah.
no, that's also a little after. I had Transformers the original.
Yeah. So you had
Ew.
you got to see
Transformers movie was awesome.
you got to see the planet blow up, right?
Yes, they swear in the Transformers movie.
Yeah. I'm down for movie night.
Really bizarre.
Rainbow Meadows reboot watch. Yeah, maybe we should convince everybody in Rainbows to watch reboot just so people could see, like, this was high quality 3D back in the day. This was the thing. It was crazy they were making a series like this. And the story just got freaking weird. Like, it started off pretty, like, normal comedy, and then it got dark.
I'll defend you from this Sith trash.
Uh-oh,
What?
he's insane.
You're fighting a little miniature alien Doc Ock.
He's protecting a skeleton, isn't he?
No, he's he's remade the Jedi chambers, like, just with junk.
Oh. Was he like their janitor?
Honestly, probably.
Remember when Back to the Future was high tech? Yeah.
Yeah, remember when 2015 was considered the future?
Remember when DeLorean was considered a car?
Remember when they thought putting stainless steel on a car was a good idea?
And it was high tech.
Remember when everybody thought Beanie Babies were going to gross in value?
Did they not?
They didn't, no. Unless it's the Princess Diana beanie, it's not worth anything.
Did that
Remember
come out before or
Pogs?
after her death?
After her death. Because the Beanie Baby was made in commemoration of her death. And it was made limited. And that's why that's the Beanie Baby. Remember when people
That
ate
reminds
Tide
me,
Pods?
we need to play Thank Goodness You're Here
Beanie
at some
Babies were
point.
crypto for millennials. That's true.
That is true.
Yep.
Well, no, because we actually did have something to show for what we got.
Mm-hmm.
I might have to redo this.
Now I gotta say he's kind of kicking your ass.
Beanie Babies are worth nothing. Your Pokemon cards are now worth billions for some fucking reason.
Mm-hmm.
First gen is, anyways.
I really think they're only worth a couple of thousands. Literally, it's just a couple of people did some stupid stuff, and now some of them have been raised in price further than I think they should be.
You can say that at just about anything collectible.
Where are you going? He's being weird.
Do you have a potion?
I miss Tamagotchis and bringing Game Boy Advances to school. Well, you had to
here's my potion.
Well, you had to bring your Tamagotchi to school. If you left it at home, it'd die. I'm missing hundreds of dollars worth of cars that I wanted to put towards my surgeries. Oh no.
So, yeah, this is my potion.
Ooh.
I should get some health back for beating this guy.
Yay. Give me your health.
Stop hitting yourself.
Yay.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Health. Everything died. Oh, that was bad. Wow. Oh. Ba 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 boom die, ba 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 boom die. Oh, question to everyone. What is your question? I will answer to the best of my ability.
I highly doubt I'll be able to answer it to the best of my abilities.
Buster, stop trying to eat the wicker basket. For the last time, wood is not good for you.
Masters, give me the strength to kill this Sith.
don't think your masters can hear you. If they could, they would have shown up to you as a
They
force
didn't, even
ghost
have
by
the,
now.
they didn't even have the strength to kill the Sith themselves.
Yeah.
Ow.
They're not even cool enough to show up as a Sith ghost. I mean, a Jedi ghost. I mean, whatever.
Rusty Knight's really keeping us in suspense.
Yeah, how am I supposed to know the answer to the question if I don't know the question?
Yes.
It's just the ultimate power move. Asks if they can ask a question, refuses to elaborate.
Mm-hmm.
And that I think that, oh no, I'm still alive
If you
somehow.
had to be magical sent... Oh, if you had to be sent to a Disney World, which one would it be?
Sent to a magical Disney World, which one would it be?
Let me think.
Yeah, I'm thinking too.
Think. My phone just died.
Yeah, there we go.
My phone just died. No more VTuber model.
Oh, good. I don't have to repeat the whole thing.
Here's the question. Am I going there as just go to Kingdom Hearts, because then I can be in all of them? Here's the question, though. Am I going there as just a NPC, as just me?
Mm-hmm.
Or do I actually have, like... is there something that I will have if I go there? Because you can go to Kingdom Hearts all you want. You ain't visiting all the worlds unless you have a gummy ship.
Mm-hmm. I choose, after thinking it over, I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna choose Treasure Planet.
Oof.
Just because it's very different from anything else.
As just me.
I'm gonna pick Treasure Planet. Yeah. Because at least there's cool. There's at least cool spaceships going on there.
I'm
My
trying to think
hard
of what-
second would be Rapunzel because it doesn't look too hot or cool.
Oh! I know. Because technically it's now a Disney property. The Simpsons.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure I would.
Because Disney owns Fox now.
Does that mean The Simpsons is going to be in the next Kingdom Hearts game?
I don't know if they own it that much. I think they own it by proxy. That's the word I'm thinking of, or the correct word to use.
We own Fox. Maybe we shouldn't have allowed monopolies to happen.
You think?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if the government says it's okay, I'm sure it's okay.
Mm-hmm. Yellow Sora.
Eat my shorts, Goofy.
I'm just worried that they're gonna try and put like Marvel stuff into the next Kingdom Hearts game.
Yeah, it's like, how is that going to affect the comics?
Yeah. I'm mostly worried about it because like that's in the realm of possibility since they completely own Marvel Studios.
Sora fighting alongside Deadpool.
Oh God. I mean, I wouldn't put them past that because they did put Pirates of the Caribbean in it, and that was a children's movie according to the ratings. So.
Borderline PG-13.
Yeah, and the third movie where they just killed a child on screen.
Children died all the time in kids' movies.
As long as they don't get shot, it's fine.
You can blow them up, though.
Yeah, you can blow them up, but you can't get them to get shot. My brother was apparently one of the reasons why he doesn't like the Sonic 3 movie. And he's like, it makes no sense for how she died in that explosion.
Sorry, masters.
Deadpool would be self-aware he's in Kingdom Hearts. It would be wild. Do you think Deadpool would self-censor himself, knowing that he's in Kingdom Hearts?
Huh. That didn't happen for the last guy.
I'm done here.
What did that mean?
So yeah, we'll just watch this one cutscene and then we'll call it a night.
Yeah, I gotta get going.
It's time to... I also have to let Buster go free. Hi, baby.
What would be the most dangerous / worst Disney World to be sent to as just me?
Alderaan.
Master Kasdan.
There is but one more test.
I'm ready now.
No. You've defeated one man and an outcast. You must face a true Jedi Master.
Lion King.
Master
I'm pretty sure I'd be eaten
of the last
at some
Jedi
point.
Council. You need the full power of the dark
Or I wouldn't be able to survive in
This
the
time you
friggin'
must kill a
Pride
woman.
Land.
True test of your skill.
Shaak Ti is the Kenny of the Star Wars universe because she has died so many times. Like, there are 2 different deleted scenes from Revenge of the Sith where she dies.
Darth Vader has found
She dies.
Perhaps.
I mean,
Now,
spoiler alert, she dies in
your
this game.
belongings and go into hiding.
And then she dies again in Disney canon.
Till I summon you.
But Master, this is what I've been waiting for. Let me fight.
Probably Hercules, because
I will
mythical
be the
creatures are
assassin of
real.
the ancient
Also is
Jedi alone.
Hercules.
You are not
And he
ready
fights
to
them.
face a Sith. You would surely be killed. Maris.
I
We are
found you and I
among the
raised you
last of the Jedi.
specifically for being
While
able to
we
be
live,
force sensitive.
the
You
Order
cannot
survives.
you
I
cannot
cannot
sacrifice
allow
yourself
you to be
here.
captured or killed by the Empire. Now please, go to the graveyard and wait for my summons.
It's like surely another great Jedi Master on, like, let's say a desert planet isn't doing the exact same thing.
No,
What the fuck did you just say to me?
not yet. She's just afraid.
Yeah,
Also,
let's
what was
train
that
our
about my
Jedi.
mother?
Be with you, Maris Brood.
Let's definitely train a Jedi on a dark side planet. That's a good idea. Also, this is the Starkiller shirtless episode.
Woo!
Or it will be next time.
Yeah. Thank you all so much for joining us. We had a swell time.
Yee.
You say probably Hercules would be the worst one to go in because mythical creatures are real? Well, I mean...
Well, I
but
mean,
there's-
have you heard about what Zeus does on his off time?
Yeah. Well, I mean, this is the Disney version, so apparently he doesn't do this
Oh,
in
it
this
is-
one.
I like to think that it still happened.
But here's the thing, though. We have Hercules, so we don't need to worry about these as long as we live in Thebes. Just live in Thebes, you'll be fine.
I gotta imagine when you're going into these worlds, you're going into where the movies take place.
I think Alderaan would be fine. It'd be so peaceful. You'll sleep like the dead.
Alright. I'm gonna split.
I mean, it must. I mean, the view must be great. Alderaan.
Sorry if I'm not really paying attention. I'm allocating points.
And it looks like none of my friendos are alive today, so we will not be raiding anybody. We will just be ending it here. Yeah. Anyway, thank you guys all so much for joining us. Thank you for hanging, chatting. And thank everybody else who's also hanging out on TikTok, even though I don't even know how viable things are over there on TikTok because, like I said, I think all the analytics are shot because, you know, we've got you for a few more weeks and then it's getting banned. So we've got, what, 2 more weeks together because it's the 19th that they're getting rid of it? 2 more weeks.
I don't remember. Something like that.
Yeah. And then we say goodbye forever. Unless you followed me on the other applications. Which then it wouldn't have even goodbye forever. It would just be see you on another platform. Anyway. Good night.
Good night, everybody.
Bye-bye.